Do amateur boxing records matter? Well, they do and they don't. Today I'm going to introduce you to a boxer who I was really pleasantly surprised to see at the Haringey. Reason being that I haven't seen him for the best part of 3 years. He kind of like just disappeared, as a lot of boxers do. At the time, if I remember, he said he was going to be turning over to become a professional, but then, you know, never heard of him again. And then suddenly there he is at the Haringey. So I just beeline straight for that ring. I was like, I've got to get this bout. Why? Because he's an exciting boxer. Now, going back to the question, boxing is ultimately a spectator sport, and you can go on to win accolades and represent your country and do all of that by not winning pretty or not being entertaining. But if your plans are to launch a professional boxing career, then you need to be able to offer value for money. You need to be able to entertain people. And that doesn't always mean knocking people out, although it usually does. But if you can win in style, if you can put bums on seats, then you're going to have a good chance of getting onto a promotional deal, getting sponsors, and really becoming a successful professional boxer. Now, as a result of recognizing this boxer in question and recognizing him because I'd seen him previously put on entertaining bouts each and every time he got into the ring, I also got to discover another boxer which I'm going to introduce you to. But before I do that, we're going to go back to, I think it's 2022. I've got an interview with him from the London Elite Finals. So let's crack on with that, and then we'll fast forward to the Haringey quarterfinals. What is it about boxing that you enjoy, that you keep on doing?
I just like fighting. That's it. Just like fighting and training. That's it. Yeah, my name's Yusuf. I'm 24 years old. I box for Haringey. I've been boxing for about 10 years now. I had about 40 fights or something. Yeah, that's it really. I'm here in the London finals today, ready to rock and roll. I got into boxing. One of my mates used to box and he used to always ask come to the gym with him. So I went along with him, and then after that, it's been history since. Not looked back, and I've just been training ever since.
So tell me about your style.
My style, I think I'm aggressive, loads of punches. I can box a bit as well, but I prefer to go forward and yeah, put pressure on. I don't know who my style comes from, but I think it's my own, not my own style, but I can't say it's like someone else's, but I like loads of fighters, and it could be from like loads of different boxers, like Eric Morales and like the Mexican fighters, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Tell me about your achievements.
I won the Class B youth novices Class B senior novices in 2015. I won the Odivelas Box Cup in 2017. I got to the finals last year for the senior elites. This year trying to get one better and win it.
It's 3 3-minute rounds between and introducing the red corner representing Brandon Boxing, John Dixon. And in the blue corner representing the Haringey Boxing Club, Mohammed Yusuf Parmin.
So my apologies, this is actually a semi-final and not a quarter-final. This is against John Dixon from Brandon Boxing Club. And if you recognize Yusuf's opponent in that London Elite final from back in 2022, one of Dagenham's finest, then get in the comments and let me know who that was. I definitely remember him. I think he went on to retire from boxing altogether, possibly after that bout, after winning the elite title. But he might have had a few more, but certainly not in the picture any longer. So that was a bit of a throwback. In fact, I was in Dagenham Boxing Club not long ago, and I saw a picture of him that I'd taken, which was in the Boxing News online, or not even in the online, it was the hard copy. And that was actually the first time I was published. I've still got the copy somewhere. That was a great milestone for myself, getting onto the Boxing News.
Number 3 is 3 3-minute rounds. Well, ladies and gents, we move on to bout number 9 in the
So this is a full bout. I've just cut out the bits where there's like no action, or when the action is obscured by the ref being in the way or anything like that. But otherwise, it's the full 3 rounds.
Haringey Boxing, Harvey in the red, Nassar in the blue, your referee Mr. Jerry McTeer. This is a Haringey Box Cup semi-finals, 3 minutes.
So a good count there from John, really piling on the pressure. And I remember being ringside, and you could see, from the look on Yusuf's face, that he was feeling the pace. And obviously, being out of the ring for 3 years and then coming back into a box cup of this nature, it's not something easy to do. So I think because of that, I didn't write John off, but perhaps I didn't give him as much credit for the performance as he deserved, because the thinking was that, okay, Yusuf is not shot, because he's been out of the ring for a long time. So I'm glad that I managed to catch his final as well, and that put the performance from the box cup into perspective, because he went on to box Rishi, who won the London, beating last year's national finalist Blair Munjai from Afawi. So last year's Haringey, John actually won, I think in day 1. In day 2, he lost to Zain Ahmed in a good bout. Zain, of course, has just turned professional, signing with Queensbury. John actually been boxing since he was 6 years old, and by his own admission, he's not had it all go his way. Far from it. It's only recently started coming together for him. Despite having boxed some top opponents, Nani Safari, Billy Macy, it was only more recently that he started to win box cups like the Monkstown and Brampton Box Cup in Canada, which just goes to show that, if you really love something and you're really determined and you're really committed to it, it may not happen for you straight away, but if you stick at it, then it will pay off eventually. Another good count there from John, just piling on the pressure. And honestly, like Yusuf, he doesn't take a step back. But I say, he's an entertaining boxer. And, when he was saying in that interview all the way back in 2022, the guy just likes to fight. So he brings it on. He's a tough opponent, been out of the game for a long time. But he gave John a big run for his money.
Yeah, sharp your feet.
appreciation to both boxers in ring D. Thank you. And the result of bout number 8 in ring D, your winner and Haringey Box Cup finalist for 2025, male senior class under 54 kilograms, by way of a 3-2 split decision, your winner and finalist in the red corner, John Dixon.
So bouncing straight into the final against Rishi. Rishi has done really well recently. He used to be at Box Up Crime, and never used to really get out that often, and he only really started coming on when he changed clubs. He moved to 5-star, started boxing more frequently, and he went on to win the London Elites this year. After that, he did enter the Capital Cup, lost to Muston Development winner from 2024. Rishi can be a little bit slow to start. You can often hear his corner, Tony in the corner, screaming his lungs out, getting him to up the pace because, he can sometimes just not let his hands go. And that's something that really stood out for John Dixon, is that he was almost always first to the punch, punches in bunches, got the work done, tied up his opponent, moved back out. Really good boxer, really sharp. Wasn't afraid, to commit and come in. So I was really impressed with John. So another great bout, another really entertaining bout. So I'll certainly be looking out for all three boxers going forward, Yusuf, Rishi and John, and I'm sure they're all going to be chasing a national title in the season coming up. I will try and get some more Haringey videos out, although we're kind of going into the new season with the developments kicking off, but I have got a lot more action to share with you also. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support as always.
Your appreciation also, please.